Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand finals of the MLG Play 2000 series, UNiTE Gaming versus compLexity, the rematch of the Turtle Beach MLG PAX Prime Invitational.
Yeah, and these are two amazing teams, probably the two best teams in the game right now. And it's really gonna come down to search and destroy, to be honest.
Well, compLexity, they've been in a numerous amount of these 5K, 2K finals, and they are pretty good when they reach here.
Yeah, when they reach here to the finals, they're pretty dominant. And I actually read something, I think it was Diesel who tweeted it during our break, that in the last two Pro Point series, compLexity's lost 5 maps. All 5 of them have been search and destroys. So if they can win a search and destroy, pull one out, it's pretty much a done deal.
If they win the first search and destroy, it should be a 3-0.
In theory, yeah, it should be.
All right, so compLexity, obviously, we've seen that their weakest game point, it's search and destroy. That's when they've lost the most. And, you know, what goes wrong for you guys in that game mode?
You know, at one point, it was actually the strongest game mode for us. Around Anaheim and Gfinity, we rarely lost search and destroys. And I think at this point, it's really just kind of sitting down and just re-going over all the strategies and just looking how other people play and trying to adapt our play style a little bit more towards how they're playing.
All right, well, your respawn game modes have been fantastic. You've been winning your hard points, winning your capture of flags, just search and destroy, then drop a map or two here and then. And UNiTE's game type is search and destroy.
Yeah, UNiTE's game type is search and destroy. And without Parasite, I mean, they still looked good against Quantic. They looked pretty dominant in search and destroy. Actually, the study actually went huge in that game, so it was a little close, but that'll really what the series comes down to. But UNiTE's an extremely talented respawn game mode team too, so.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. First map might be standoff hardpoint, or maybe compLexity, they just never changed the map from the last series. But if you missed what happened in any of the matches previously in the tournament, youtube.com/official MLGCon is your best friend. You can catch all the VODs there. And all the VODs from this tournament, they'll be uploaded within like 2 minutes from when this broadcast ends.
Yeah, pretty quickly. All the broadcasts, I mean, all the matches get uploaded extremely fast. And I mean, we've had some great matchups today.
What has been your favorite so far?
I would say the last one with compLexity TK, that was really good. And UNiTE Envy, too.
I like the UNiTE Quantic. Study dropping 16 kills in search.
Yeah.
Still lost the map.
That's a tough one that was a tough one to watch, personally.
Really?
Because if you get, I feel bad for somebody who gets 16 kills in a search and destroy and doesn't win. I mean, they're going as hard as they can.
Yeah, that's a bit upsetting. I remember in Black Ops 1, this was back when first to 4 rounds would take it.
Okay.
I went, I think it was 18-4, and I lost.
Lost.
Yeah. That was heartbreaking.
Those are the hardest ones to swallow when you play really well, and you feel like you're dominating.
Yeah, that was
when
when
you lose the round. You're just kind of like, man.
That was when I was on XPL, and it was against Fear. Radiation, Search, and Destroy. I'll never forget.
Who was on your team?
It was me, Exile, Dirty, and this guy called Miami Heat. He was pretty
Miami
good.
Heat?
He was
really?
pretty good,
You needed something at the basketball team?
He was good, but then after Dirty and Miami, they both got off the game. And then we picked up Exile. No, we picked up Punisher and Dodgers.
Okay, two very good players.
And then I left to join Fear.
Damn.
Well, those guys,
You slide dog.
They weren't traveling to any events. So
okay.
It was the best decision for me.
Yeah, and I mean, when you're making a decision like that, you really have to keep only you in mind, you know?
Yeah.
Tough decision?
That's actually, I've left 3 teams in my career.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All
the others I've been dropped from.
Really?
I got dropped from just about every team I'm on. Sucks.
I've never been dropped from a team. I think that would be...
Well, that's because you always win.
Yeah.
Aren't you lucky? Mr. X is one of the most winningest players in MLG history. If you guys didn't know already, he wins a good amount.
Yeah.
Except for that one guaranteed victory for everybody at MLG. He's like, yeah, I'm going to win this event. I promise.
MLG Chicago 2007, I guaranteed victory before the event. And we went up. It was a replay, so we beat this team 3-2 earlier. We came back. We won the first 2 maps, and then we lost a whole bunch straight.
How many straight?
A lot.
5 in a row?
Yeah, and it was one of those where it's like, oh, we just need to do this map, this map.
We just need to win, guys. We just need one more.
Next thing you know, I'm stomping on my headset. Damn it. It's funny because the last map of that, it was this map called Library, so you're spawning way far away. and we're pushing into the building, and I wiggle my way all up until like their spawn like ladders, which is like it's like 2 staircases, so it's extremely easy to like spawn lock it down. And as soon as I got there, all 3 of my teammates died, and in my head I was like, we lost. I was like, we lost. I was like, this ain't good.
A guaranteed victory. No, that's 5 straight maps on main stage. Who am I?
Yeah, it's me. There's a YouTube video about it. I'm not going to tell you what to type in to find it.
I type in probably Mr. X Rage.
Yeah, something around there. Something.
You might find it.
You got a few of the words, right? So I'm sure that'll be on everybody's Twitters later, tweeting it at me. Thank you.
Regardless.
Yeah,
the grand finals is about to begin. He timed out. We have to restart the game. He is back. Crim6, he's the guy I want to start this grand finals off with, and this is a rematch from the Turtle Beach MLG PAX Prime Invitational. UNiTE Gaming, they took out compLexity, what was it, 4-1 back then?
4-1, yeah.
So
pretty dominant.
They definitely want to win
from
this.
UNiTE, yeah. You know, compLexity definitely wants to win this to kind of just earn some of that back. And you see right off the start, that's probably not how you wanted to start this game right there with a team kill. But Clayster taking out 2. So now the hardpoint's going to be contested. TP is just going off tonight.
And here comes Clayster. Never mind, he's dead. Currently on a 2-kill spree inside the hardpoint. If you got the capture points, he's going to be really close to some streaks. You see where UNiTE Gaming are going to attack from. It's Ricky up on top wood, able to shut down Teep. But now here comes Crim6 making his way into wood.
Yeah, and right now, you know, compLexity's getting a pretty decent spawn over at packages. It's not a spawn that you would not favor in this position right there, because it's pretty easy to rotate all the way back through mid. And now you see UNiTE spawning all the way out of Grandma, and that's exactly what they wanted to force with this
rotation.
And
here comes TP. He's going to be pushing out the alley, but UNiTE Gaming, they have no desire of pushing that side of the map. They're going to send all 4 players towards the hardpoint, and this, weirdly enough, it forces Clayster to spawn out.
Yeah, that's an odd play right there from UNiTE Gaming. You don't see many teams send all 4 to that mid hardpoint at that location and time. You know, right there, those kills are so huge, Revan. When the hardpoint's right about to change and you get those kills, the spawns are attached to the hardpoint that's currently available.
So, because of that, Clayster spawned all the way across the map, which is obviously not where he would have liked to spawn. But now here comes and here comes UNiTE Gaming from the jump up. It's going to be Killer going through the front door, trying to pinch in compLexity in the hardpoint. Finds 1 kill, takes out Clayster. Now halfway to some score streaks, and so far it's been a real back and forth game.
Yeah, it's been a real back and forth game. We haven't seen anybody really get some solid time or control. And you notice right now, here's where UNiTE is going to try and take some kind of advantage. You see Nameless on your mini-map rotating all the way around to Grandma, and he's already there. But you're going to see there's going to be 2 compLexity members going to meet him over here, so it's going to be extremely important he holds this down for his team.
Big kills trying to be made in rotation, but here comes Aix from the back. Now he needs to do work in the back alley, as that's where the rest of the UNiTE Gaming members are going to push. And who's this in the hardpoint? It's going to be Aquila. Finds one on the ladder, but he gets immediately taken out by Crim6 compLexity. They're going to be trying to take the lead on this hardpoint, but more importantly, they want to get score streaks.
Yeah, you know, I was going to mention that before. I think what's going to decide these respawn game modes, both of these teams are so talented that it's going to be so hard to just hold these hard points like for a consistent period of time. So I think it's really going to come down to which team gets score streaks first.
And kill it, man. We've seen so many players get halfway, 3/4 to streak so far in this game, and we only played around 100 total seconds.
Yeah. And you notice one thing about Killa's class is he's not rocking any dexterity. He was rocking 2 perk reads right there. So interesting to see if compLexity is going to switch and run more perk reads and less tacticals because of the way they're setting up their classes.
And I like that because we know that compLexity pretty much assign a different tactical to each team member. Aix usually rocks double stuns, Crim6 with double EMPs, Clayster's got trophies, and Teep's the one with the smoke grenades. So he's pretty much countering Aix right now.
Yeah, he's pretty much countering what Aix is doing. And, you know, the counter that, personally, I would use if I was compLexity right now is I would throw a ton of EMPs because you haven't seen anyone from UNiTE rocking Hardwire, and especially with a new teammate for the day, that communication's key when determining these hard points.
Oh, that's a very good point you bring up, Mr. X, and it's actually pretty funny because UNiTE, they're actually the first team in the game to start stacking EMPs. At one point in time, they were using 6 EMP grenades on the map.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to run that many EMPs, your team's going to need to run hardwired because there's going to be some times where you're EMPing each other. And right now, Ricky's extremely close to streaks. If he can pick these up, that could be huge for UNiTE.
Yeah, currently on a 5-kill spree as UNiTE Gaming, they have a pretty decent lead right now. They're up by around 50 seconds, and it's only going to continue to grow as compLexity, they're going to give up on the back red hard point and push towards the middle. But wait, here comes comes Teep. Teep, you don't want to challenge this.
Nah, he doesn't want to challenge this. You know, submachine gun versus an AR, unless they can get a really good position right there, if he can pick up the kill. Oh, Ricky going huge and picking up his streaks 2 off that. That's a huge play right there to Ricky.
And he's going to use the Hellstorm he just earned for some transition kills. Actually does not get any there. In fact, it's going to be Placer picking up 2 there, but I guess a misplay by TP allows Ricky to gain the Hellstorm missile. And now he's going to be working towards the Lightning Strike. Kills the trophy, earns it with the capture points, gets the War Machine.
Yeah, you know, he's extremely lucky he was able to earn that right there. He's trying to earn his Lightning Strike and probably his War Machine with that Hellstorm. And it was either blown up or shot down. So, you know, to be able to earn it off that right there, that's huge. And, I mean, compLexity really just needs to play a little bit more for the hill right now and get some time. Force UNiTE to really just try and feed them and give them streaks.
So nobody on the hard point. Looking at the scoreboard, it's actually synced on top for UNiTE, so the pick for the day. Ricky is, of course, 18-9. Doing a fantastic job on the ike here. He's clearly beating Placer, who's only 12-14. So right now you got kill. Actually, compLexity looks like they will win the rotation to the green hard point, and they need just about every second to tie the game up.
Yeah, if you were able to get a solid 40-50 seconds, that would be huge right now for compLexity. It would almost tie the game up. And that's actually a huge kill right there on Crimsix. Still spawns Barn, lucky enough, and we're actually seeing Placer run a sub right now and just doing work.
Looks like he knows how to use one too, as now he's halfway to his score streaks, and they really need to get something going as Ricky, he did use both of his, well, he used the Lightning Strike and the Hellstorm, still has some War Machine ammo to use, I believe, so they would like something to try to answer back from UNiTE streaks.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to need streaks to really win this game, especially when it starts moving later in the game to that red hill to try and break that spawn. It's going to be huge.
I think Placer's got to be real close to them, and he's going to try to juggle the hard point as Saints. He's set up near the top window. He's going to get some help from his teammate. That's going to be Teep. They're going to double nade Saints, so it's a good way to get him out of that position. And with that kill, Placer gets the capture points. And in return, he gets scored.
Yeah, right there. That was extremely smart play from compLexity. I mean, you're playing for that garbage time, but you're really making extremely easy for Placer to pick up streaks.
Oh man, he turns the corner, finds 2 UNiTE Gaming members. They're going to shut him down just short of the stealth chopper, but Kelly, he is all alone inside the hardpoint trying to juggle for a quick second. Finds one on the staircase. Looks like he does get taken out. It's going to be Crimsix there cleaning up that kill. So when Crim starts to heat up, it's going to be scary for UNiTE.
Yeah, when Crim starts to heat up, there's really nothing other teams can do about it. You see Aches actually picking up streaks too, which is huge. I didn't catch that, but he's on a 6-kill streak right now. And Aches is another player who's dynamite when he gets fire.
And just got his War Machine as compLexity. They are within 10 of taking the lead for, I think, would be the first time in this game.
Yeah, it would be the first time in this game. You know, with a really awful start, to be honest, when I believe it was Aches team killed Crim and also died himself. I mean, you're really playing 2 against 4 right off the start, and especially because that start is so important from the spawn they spawned at. It put them in bad position for the rest of the game. We're just seeing them start to recover right now.
Placer finds one in the back eye. That's going to be nameless, so Aches, I wonder if he wants to use his score streak here to try to break this setup. Definitely he wants to push him a bit further on the map, but you think he's going to use a streak here?
No, I probably wouldn't use my streaks right here. You know, they have actually a lead that they just got, and you know they're probably gonna push over towards green, try and pick up 1 or 2 kills, and then flood in with that War Machine.
Okay, so use the War Machine mainly here to try to take UNiTE out of position, as right now they got 3 guys inside the hardpoint. Lightning Strike actually going to come in, and here comes the War Machine from Aches. I'm going to switch right onto him. Finds one, there goes Saints, but now he needs to make kills inside the hardpoint, and he's only got 1 left. It's actually TP making the kills there to take control.
Yeah, I mean, huge kills from Aches and TP, and you know, smart idea right there. You know, they use that lightning to kind of force 3 guys into the hardpoint, and then what they did after that was they pretty much just flooded in and pre-fired with that War Machine.
Did Aches double up on streaks?
I think he did. That's probably why he used that initial lightning.
Okay. So now compLexity, they're actually going to take the lead here, Mr. X. They're up by 5 seconds. Only 3 grenades left in the War Machine, but he can definitely put them to use on this very next hill. We'll actually find 2 players over near the L wall here, so good use them to clear out the position. Actually, a flak jacket for Saints will save him there. And is anybody from UNiTE got streaks?
No, I believe they used all their streaks already. So right now, score streak control goes in favor of compLexity, and you know they're gonna get 1 guy with that Hellstorm. You know, Aches has a Hellstorm as well, so it's interesting if Placer doesn't have any streaks left. So this is really all they have left, and you know, Saints picking up streaks right there. It's huge for UNiTE to try and hold on to this lead.
Working for the War Machine, and he's gonna find the kill there on the Aches. So this is gonna allow UNiTE to get a lot of time on these next. Well, these are the final 2 hardpoints of the game, so streaks is so important for UNiTE. Looks like another Hellstorm acquired for compLexity. They're gonna be using that to try to clear out the hardpoint, but Saints, he's still alive and doing work. Currently on an 8-kill spree. He's secured UNiTE Gaming around a 20-point lead, moving it into the last hard point.
Yeah, and right now, if you're compLexity, you got to start. You really got to rotate and get this spawn. You can't really fight too much for this garbage time. And, you know, you really have to make sure all your classes that you have flak jacket on, because if not, you're going to get obliterated with the Swarm Machine.
Lightning Strike will get called in as well, so just using these streaks to create more distance between UNiTE and compLexity. And it looks like that might do it. Only a couple more seconds need to be acquired for UNiTE. And as Saints cleans up house, that will secure UNiTE the victory. And map number 1, take a look at the scoreboard, 36-22.
Yeah, perfectly played right there from UNiTE. You know, going into that last hill, when UNiTE did have score streak control, it looked like compLexity was going to hold on to this lead. Because once Saints got streaks, I mean, he just went on a tear right here at the end on an 8-kill streak. Once he went on this tear, they opened up. compLexity only got 10 more seconds after he got these streaks, and they just dominated the rest of the map.
Yeah, he's looking for the 40 bomb. Had the kill there, but didn't pick it up. As you see the final scoreboard, 247 to 185. UNiTE Gaming come out strong in map number 1. And this is a best-of-5 series. Next up will be Search and Destroy, which that's where we've seen compLexity lose the most.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, with losing this hard point, which is something we haven't seen too much from compLexity, it's going to put even more pressure on them to come out and big in the Search and Destroy.
All right, so taking a look at the scoreboard there, but that's going to do it for map number 1. Standoff hardpoint does go to UNiTE Gaming, and we were talking about the stats coming into this game. compLexity, they haven't lost many hardpoints, if any at all, going into this grand finals. Yeah,
you know, right there, I think that probably was their first one that they've lost, you know, in these Pro Series tournaments. So that's a huge loss right there, especially going into Search and Destroy.
Yeah, so momentum definitely in favor of UNiTE Gaming. We're going to see what strategies they have in store for us on the next map. It's going to be Search and Destroy. Stay tuned, because after this commercial break, map number 2 of the grand finals of the MLG Play 2000 series.